Today we're cutting through some serious industry noise. You've seen it all before. Influencer trainers saying, this is the only exercise you need. Something like, do this exercise so you're gonna blow up your arms overnight. Let's be real, that's
bullshit.
Most of the time, this type of video are trying to sell you the next secret movement that promise you crazy results. But here is the truth. Every tricep exercise can build muscles as long you do it right and push with intensity. So instead of chasing the best exercise, it's time to understand what actually matters. Then I will show you my personal top 3 exercises that I use on my own training. Not because they're magic, just because they feel the best and let me train with serious intensity. Let's start by clearing up a huge misconception that's been floating around the fitness world for years. The fitness industry loves to make you believe that there is one magical exercise that will completely transform your triceps. That if you just switch to this secret movement, your arms will suddenly pop. But guess what? Muscle don't work that way. Here is the reality. Your triceps are made up of 3 heads: the long head, the lateral head, and the medial head. And no matter what tricep exercise you pick, you're activating all 3 heads every single time. Now, sure, circuit movements can significantly emphasize one part more than the other. For example, overhead tricep extension tend to stretch and target the long head a little bit more, while push downs might emphasize the lateral heads a little bit more. But you're never, and I repeat never, isolating one head completely. That's just not how muscle anatomy works. So whatever you're doing, a cable push down, skull crusher, or dips, you're still training the same muscle group. The difference between somebody that gets great results and someone who doesn't is not the exercise, it's how they're doing it. Let's be honest, when you go to the gym, you see how most people train. They're moving it too fast, using too much momentum, bouncing the weight, and barely controlling the motion. Their muscle are not doing the work. Their joints and their ego are. That's where people go wrong. They think that doing more variation will fix the problem, when in reality, they're just repeating bent reps across multiple exercises. You could be doing what the internet calls the #1 tricep builder. But if you're not controlling the weight, keeping tension on your muscles, and pushing each set close to failure, you're wasting your time. On the other hand, you could do the basic movement, like a simple cable push down. And if you slow it down, lock your form, and push with intensity, you will see better results. Because here's the truth that most people don't want to hear. It's not about the movement, it's about the effort behind the movement. So stop stressing over which exercise is the best. There is no magic angle or grip that will instantly reshape your arms. Instead, focus on what really matters: intensity, control, and effort. That's the real formula for muscle growth. And when you train like that, with full control and maximal effort, every exercise you do becomes effective. That's what separates average results for real noticeable growth. Now, with all that said, let me show you what I personally do for triceps. Again, not because those exercises I'm about to show you are the right exercise, but because they let me train really hard. They make me feel the muscle working, and they minimize joint strain. Let's go through my top 3. Number 1, tricep cables, either with a rope or with a V-bar. Get a smooth control the contraction, and keep constant tension on the tricep from start to finish. Here is how I do it. Elbows lock in place, no swing. Full stretch on the top, draw it down until my arms are fully extended, and squeeze for a few seconds at the bottom, and then simply repeat. The cable keeps the tension steady throughout the range of motion, and that's the key for muscle activation. And if you want to make it even harder, slow down the tempo even more on both the eccentric phase and the concentric phase, and really feel the muscle doing the work. And what makes a cable extension so effective is the constant tension from start to finish. Your tricep never gets a break. There is no dead zone, no pause, just pure muscle engagement the whole way through. For the second exercise, easy bar tricep extension, aka skull crusher. This is one of my all-time favorite. Doing it right, this exercise hits the long head of the tricep hard, especially when you lower the bar behind your head. The trick is to keep your arms still and control every inch of the movement. For the love of God, don't turn it a bench press. Your elbows shouldn't flaring out wide. And yeah, I know, despite the name Skull Crusher, you're not actually trying to crush your head. The bar should go slightly behind your head. That's how you get full stretch and keep your elbows safe. I like to use this yard more than a straight bar because it's easier on my wrist than a straight bar would be. And I can focus more on the stretch and the contraction without joint discomfort. And by the way, you can do this flat, incline, on the floor, it doesn't matter. And just a quick warning for everybody out there. Don't overload this movement. Going too heavy is completely unnecessary. Can put stress on your elbows and can cause pain fast. You don't need a ton of weight anyway. Focus on your form and high intensity. And your tricep, trust me, it will feel it. And finally, for my third favorite exercise that I do for triceps, we have dips. This one is one of the best compound movement you can do for your upper body, for both strength and size. Dips hit your triceps, but they also work the front delts and your chest, making it a perfect way you're pushing muscle together. Now, you can do this exercise on a parallel bars, or even in between benches if you're straight out. The main thing is to go in slow. Keep your chest up and press yourself back up with control. Once body weight feels too easy, add resistance, a dip belt, dumbbells, even a weighted backpack. Just keep challenging yourself. This movement builds not just muscles, but also coordination and stability. In fact, dips are a real power movement. And because, as I said before, they're a compound exercise, you can shift where the tension goes, chest and shoulders, or more on your triceps. And to do that, you just by adjusting your body position. Lean your torso forward a bit and let your elbows flare slightly, and you will feel it more on your chest and the front of your delts. While conversely, if you stay upright with your elbows tucked in at the bottom, now your triceps are doing the heavy lifting instead. The secret lies all in your form and how deep you go in each rep. So what's the takeaway from all of this? Don't fall for the hype that says one specific tricep exercise will sculpt your arms better than all the other ones. That's just marketing talk. The truth is simple. They all work as long as you do them right. What matters most isn't the name of the exercise. It's how you perform it. It's about owning every rep, keeping full control, and push each set close to failure. That's where growth happens. It's that uncomfortable zone when your muscle under stress, they're screaming, but you don't quit, you keep going. Whatever is cable push down, easy bar, dips, if you're training with real intensity, precision, and effort, your triceps will respond. Every single movement can completely be effective if you give it 100%. Next time you go to the gym to do an arm day, stop overthinking it. Don't waste time jumping between fancy variations or chasing what is trending online. Pick up 2 or 3 exercises that feel good for you and go all in. Make every set count, make every rep controlled, and finish knowing you give everything you got. Because at the end of the day, it's not about the best tricep exercise, it's about the effort you bring to the one you choose. Your muscle don't care about the movement you're doing. They only respond how hard you make them work. So focus on intensity, focus on consistency, and remember, it's not the exercise that builds the muscle, it's the effort behind it. It's all for today, guys. And if you find this video helpful, smash the like button. Drop a comment below with your favorite exercise for triceps and hit the subscribe button for more straight up, no BS fitness tips. And if you want to see which other popular exercise might be overrated or even holding you back on your progress, make sure to check out this video that are popping on the screen. And as always, guys, train smart, trade hard, and I'll catch you guys on the next video. Ciao belli!